Hello, welcome. My name is Miriam. I'm a family therapist, and today I'm going to talk about the guilt and shame that we sometimes feel as parents. What these feelings are, how they're different from each other, and this may surprise you why I believe that feeling guilty could sometimes be really, really good for us. But first, I've got a few questions for you. Have you ever felt guilty or ashamed as a parent? Maybe you find yourself screaming at your children, saying things you regretted later. Perhaps after a long day of doing the right thing, trying to be very positive, you lost it and you've said something and now you feel that maybe you've damaged your children forever. And if you've answered yes to these questions, you're not alone. Many of my clients report that, and these are the feelings that I used to feel quite often as a mom. And so it's worth our while to take a look and see what's actually going on there. Now, we feel guilty when our actions are not in line with the person we wish to be. We wish to be kind, loving, understanding, caring parents, but we've just spent the whole morning screaming at our kids. So there's a gap between the person we want to be and what we've actually done in reality. And we feel guilty about that. So guilt is not a pleasant feeling, but it carries a very important message. And the message is that there are areas where we need to improve and maybe have a look and see what we can do better. So it motivates us to grow and to improve ourselves. Going back to our example with the screaming, perhaps we were behaving this way because we were completely exhausted ourselves. Maybe we're not taking enough care of ourselves. Maybe we were hungry, tired, and we lost some patience because of that. Or perhaps we have unrealistic expectations about our children's behavior given their developmental stage. Maybe we're asking them to do things that are too difficult for them. Maybe we need to get together with our kids and think together what could be better, how we could improve similar situations in the future. Maybe we need to apologize. If things are regularly going wrong at home and you're not sure what to do, or you find yourself unable to do the things you already know you should be doing, then use your guilt to motivate you to seek help. There's a lot of good information online regarding parenting, hopefully including this channel. You may want to talk to the other parent. You may want to find a friend whose parenting style you like and look and see what they're doing. Maybe ask for a little bit of an advice. By doing that, you are modeling to your children kindness, thoughtfulness, how to deal with mistakes. It's going to serve them very well in life generally. Now, we can feel guilty and still like ourselves and be kind to ourselves, and realizing that all human beings are fallible. And although we are imperfect, we are still good parents. And as long as we're willing to reflect on what we're doing and learn from our mistakes, we're doing something right here. So guilt can be really good for us because it points to the areas where we fall short, where we need to grow and learn something new, and it could be used in a very positive way. But shame, on the other hand, is a nasty cousin of guilt. It's less of a response to something particular that went wrong or a particular mistake that we've made. It's more about judging ourselves as people. When we feel ashamed, we feel bad, we feel useless, worthless, stupid, undeserving as human beings and as parents. And instead of pointing to specific areas where we can improve, it gets us completely stuck in this feeling that we're no good and we're worthless and there is no hope. Most parents feel shame because they were ashamed as children. Our own parents and our teachers, not knowing better, they shamed us into behaving the way that they thought was right because they didn't know how to educate us in a different way. They're not bad people, just didn't know any better. And many times they criticized us, they told us how bad we were as people. They actually told us to be ashamed of ourselves, and we did. And we believed them because we were kids and we were dependent on them, but that doesn't make it right and it doesn't make it true. So, if you feel yourself stuck in this shame, please reassure yourself that no matter what you think about yourself, your children love you, they need you. We all have our faults. It's okay to make mistakes. It's also okay to be at loss and not knowing what to do. and try to replace this shame with guilt so that you can use it to grow and learn. But if you feel unable to do that and you are still in this kind of mud of shame, then do reach out for a professional. Try to think about a good psychotherapist who can help. It can really, really help you. The last point I want to make in this video is that I believe it's very, very important for us as parents to make sure that we don't bring up the next generation feeling ashamed too. And many of my videos are talking about it indirectly, but I will make a video talking exactly about shame and how to correct children without shaming them very, very soon. But in the meantime, it would be very lovely if you could write in the comments whether you like this type of content, whether you like me talking about ourselves as parents, not just trying to understand our children's needs and how to communicate with them. And so if you like it, please give me the thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, enjoy your children. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.